We're going to move on to grand finals between Vinnie and Angel Cortes. Angel coming from winners.
And just like that, Luma's gone. Now, I'd like to point out, we're looking at the Rosalina pick for Vinnie. A very interesting pick. We haven't seen a lot of his Rosalina all day.
Maybe he feels comfortable with the Rosalina against Diddy Kong.
And I especially feel that this is a strong pick that they're on. All right.
Can we talk about this man just spamming Rocket Barrel Blast? Like, okay, Angel, you can just hit that OB button. It's special. It's fine.
It's a very unique pick, but I like it because it forces a lot of pressure onto Rosalina and Luma. Luma can't do much about the Rocket Barrel, and unless you want to eat that damage and pressure, you have to shield it as Rosalina.
And that was slick movement coming from Angel, landing right in front of Vinnie and doing a little dash dance to come back in, but Vinnie saw through it, went for the grab, and ended up punishing the movement coming from Diddy. Going for the down tilt, down smash. Hits him with the Rocket Barrel Blast again!
Do it! I don't know if that was questionable DI or just the fact that the blast zones on Town City
he was done. He was done. Like you underestimate how large of knockback Rocket Barrel Blast has. Like that was just such a smart answer coming from Angel, reading where he's going to come with the up B coming from Vinnie.
And Vinnie trying to get those up air chains on Angel, but not much except for damage able to come off it. Vinnie just maintaining stage control now, and Banana's at the ledge. And Vinnie's coming right off that stock. Not able to put on any percentage while he had the lead, but nonetheless, we're sitting in a situation very similar to the beginning of the game. Maybe Angel can at least make the outcome similar.
Going for the down air out of shield in order to just kind of interrupt whatever Angel had going. He has him above him. This is going to be really bad. But he manages to just stick to his guns. Goes for the forward air. He's trying to, once again, apply a little bit more pressure against Vinnie.
And now we have these up air chains going. Now, that's not going to do it. 75% on Angel already.
Angel's just struggling to try to land back down onto the ground while these up airs continue to just fly from Vinnie. He's just letting him rip. And now he's got the banana peel back in hand. We see a gravitational pull coming from Angel in order to just try to counteract the peel.
Now, gravitational pull's area of effect is approximately a fourth the size of Town and City's base platform. So Vinnie doesn't have to worry too much about positioning himself to take the banana or peanuts out of Angel's control. That being said, I like that Angel's using it a lot more for the sake of the B reversal movement than just having the banana on deck.
That was such a great bait coming from Angel. He actually threw out that forward air to just kind of prevent Vinnie from approaching him in any fashion, and then just came back and hit him. But now right there, like that was Angel just kind of waiting for Vinnie to make a move, and he just waited a little bit too long because Vinnie responded appropriately. Angel's sitting at 151%. After such a dominating first stock, this is not looking too hot for him.
Now banana in hand, max rage, 90% out, going for those Diddy claps, trying to get Luma out of here. He manages to do so. Banana in hand once again. This is looking very bad for Vinnie.
Okay, so what happened there was, it does not even matter, man. Hits it with a down tilt and a forward air off stage, taking it, sitting at 151%, abusing the rage that he had built from taking damage from Vinnie, and sends him off, going into game 2 in this best 3-of-5 scenario.
That was a pretty dominant game 1 for Angel. He was just moving all around, and Vinnie's opting to stay with his Rosalina.
He's thinking about it.
Switching the colors around, though. He's going for the black dress, trying to channel a little bit of old Samuel Busby. And game 2 is going to be moving us right onto Dreamland. And in a repeat of game 1, Angel's just put on so much damage to Vinnie right off the bat, and Vinnie not really knowing how to answer.
Angel's going to spawn that banana peel onto the ledge, manages to grab it and forward throw it back into it. That was such a slick combo coming from Angel or Vinnie.
Very interesting options. I really like that of Vinnie. He just waited for Luma to pressure Angel right in position for a grab, and it worked out very well for him. But now Angel back in control. He has all the stage control he needs, and no Luma there to help out Vinnie. Just as I say that, appears right back on stage, and it's not really doing much in this matchup. Angel's just been able to bully Luma at every step of the way, putting on damage to Vinnie, and all the while maintaining all of the stage control, forcing Vinnie to come down. and have to either trade or misposition himself.
Okay, Vinnie using Launch Star in order to try to separate him from Luma, so Luma can start to like take point here against Angel. Angel struggling to find an opening, manages to short hop above Luma, hits him with the forward air, but Vinnie just tosses him right back off like he was just trash.
I like that Vinnie was trying to cover the ledge with the jabs because jab 1 extends just a little bit low. It would have been able to clip the barrel pack. Wasn't enough though. That stock dropping for Vinnie. And only 94% on Angel.
Trying to go for a forward smash in order to send Luma packing. Vinnie saw it coming, managed to go for the barrel blast in order to separate Luma, but Luma's still living. Hard to tell you, has a little bit of health left in her. Angel trying to apply a little bit more pressure with these down tilts, but has Rosalina off stage. Luma is gone. Vinnie just runs up, knows exactly that Angel's going to go for that banana peel, just throws out that up smash in order to just challenge him, make him say, no, you can't go for that.
And Angel's still managing to put on plenty of percentage, even though he's still sitting at 135%. Vinnie just hasn't been able to tack on the KO on the stock.
Angel ends up getting trumped, hanging onto that ledge a little bit too long, and Vinnie went for that opening, goes for the back air afterwards in order to solidify that stock. Now Angel's coming back with a fresh one.
He's managed to put out so much safe pressure onto both Rosalina and Luma that he hasn't really had to worry too much about overextending. He could freely place himself in these dangerous situations. And even if he takes a bit of damage, he's still extending himself further because he either puts out more damage on Luma or he's forcing Vinnie into unfavorable positioning. And I feel like that spacing game that Angel's playing is playing such a pivotal role into how he's controlled the momentum in this match.
Oh, that could have been huge for Angel, but he actually accidentally went for the full hop instead. He wanted to go for a short hop, offstage down air, but then he just kind of went too high up into the air because he actually set that hull up perfectly with the Z drop, but it does not matter. You're going to get hit by that up air. Angel shaking his head at that ending.
Luma.
What percent was this man at again? Let's get that instant replay. I need to see what percent he was at when that killed.
Sitting at 25 and
40% air dodge read.
3.
Right into that shake head.
Caught right at the end of that replay, just shaking his head. He was not pleased with that, but Vinnie smiles, and he's feeling himself now as we're moving on to game 3.
And he's switching to Cloud. We got that Cloud. I guess he just doesn't feel comfortable with Sheik versus Diddy or Sheik versus Angel. One of the two.
Either way, here on Battlefield, and right out the gate, Angel going for as much damage as he can off these little hits. He's not going to be able to run around on Rosalina and Luma like he was in previous games because he's got Cloud to worry about. Cloud puts out a lot of safe pressure.
Interesting trade there, and ends up getting hit by both of them. Just trade forward airs. Now Vinnie has limit break on deck. Angel's going to have to deal with something against him, try to force him to burn it. That's going to be the game plan here. Or is he just going to keep applying more and more damage against him? He's doing pretty well against this Cloud. He's sitting at 116% already. Vinnie trying to read a double jump coming from Angel, but Angel opts to go fast fall instead. Vinnie trying to go for the trump. Well-placed banana peel. Great plan from Angel. Throwing it before he grabbed onto the ledge in case Vinnie was going to try to go for something sneaky. That's going to have to be a Oh, he doesn't actually force the limit break because of the limit break actually increasing his aerial speed, so he's able to grab onto that ledge, which otherwise he would not have had to, burn up B. And
now Angel's still trying to return to stage. Vinnie going very deep there, but Climate Hazard still going to be able to bring him back.
Yeah, once again, the accidental footstool coming into play.
Even if it's not intentional, it still puts players in a very safe position because of that minute amount of stun that you get from the footstool. And Angel running away with that momentum now, sitting at 117%, and he's got the stock lead.
And, Vinnie trying to charge his limit as much as he can away from Angel because he knows it's going to put him at such an edge. And this could be his prime moment in order to get it. Angel's taking a sweet time to get back onto the stage.
I like the B reversing because it's helping him with delay his return to stage, and it was just what he needed to bait out Vinnie letting loose the limit blade beam.
Okay, Angel trying to get back onto the stage. He goes for the drop of the banana peel, but it does not matter. He gets caught by that back air, and because of him trying to get back onto the stage, Vinnie was able to get fully charged limit break for this fresh stock. That was an interesting combo coming from Vinnie, trying to go over for the down air into up smash, hoping that Angel was going to fall down into it.
Down smash are a very interesting tool. It doesn't particularly net a lot of damage, but as far as the knockback that's sent out from the second hit, it could gain a lot of stage control.
Angel trying to roll away from Vinnie. Vinnie catching the roll, but he ends up responding with a down tilt, so Vinnie could not get any big punish from him instead. Smart option coming from Angel. We got Vinnie getting some combos here, landing down with these up airs, controlling so much momentum on these tri-platforms.
Angel having such excellent spacing, he's able to connect into these grabs so safely, not whiffing any of them.
He's hitting him off stage again with these neutral airs, trying to go for the down air spike, which would have solidified that game. He's putting Angel in such an uncomfortable situation with all these neutral airs, trying to go for the finishing touch, but he actually ends up spot dodging it, and the wind pushes him off stage.
I feel like that was a very smart option for Vinnie, because even though he whiffed it, pushing Angel off stage gave him all that time to position himself properly, but it wasn't enough. Angel composing himself back on stage very well and netting that game.
Angel Cortes 1 game away from winning XenoSaga 7, and meanwhile Vinnie still has to take 2 games in order to reset the bracket against him even. Angel undefeated today. He's finally going to go back to the Sheik.
So we've
his
seen
try and true.
The full roster. This is the final form of Vinnie, the character that he's most well known for. And we're seeing it on Final Destination, possibly final game of this tournament.
Angel already off to a great start there, immediately going for the monkey flip. Now, I'm kind of unsure why Vinnie would feel uncomfortable going Sheik against him. It must be like a Diddy. I don't know if it's Diddy Kong thing or Angel, because he went Sheik against Dill's Diddy Kong, you know?
My guess is that he didn't want to give Angel enough time to download how his Sheik operates. Even if you do manage to watch him, it's a completely different story.
That was just Angel doing a flub.
Yeah.
He was way too low with that rocket barrel, and Vinnie was going to get the optimal punish against him.
He didn't even have to go down there to do it. Diddy would not have been able to Magna Hands his way back onto stage, but Vinnie just secured the stock, and
Just in case.
that's what you have to do, especially in this situation when you're on your tournament game.
Angel already kind of trying to play a little bit of catch-up, putting him at 95%. He's going to try to play a little bit more pressure. So exchanging power shields. Diddy Kong going for more collapse against Vinnie. Once again, throwing the banana peel so far in advance that Vinnie doesn't see it coming. Now we got the classic Sheik combo, you know, dragging him down with that up air into the grab, pushing him back off stage. We'll see if Angel can get back on to try to steal away whatever momentum that Vinnie is currently controlling.
And Vinnie's making sure that he locks down as hard as he can on that momentum, but a down air is going to misposition him, not going to get the kill. And that up air is going to do it. Convincing two-stock is going to be bringing us into Game 5. They're just sort of trying to figure out what to do in that situation, and Vinnie not looking too concerned, but like I said earlier, all Angel needs to do is take this game off of Vinnie's Sheik, and he's got XenoSaga 7, but again, that's taking a game off of Vinnie's Sheik.
Angel wants the salty run back, right straight back to Final Destination against the Sheik main. Instead, I think go for a different stage instead. The banana peel was such a smart placement in order to interrupt whatever combo game that Vinnie was trying to set up there to prevent his advantage.
Yeah, banana has really become a bit of a guardian angel for Angel, no pun intended, with how its positioning has just allowed for Vinnie to slip up.
Nice catch coming from Angel, just chasing Vinnie as he tries to walk away to try to, you know, maintain a little bit of spacing. Vinnie almost getting an SD. Angel too far away in order to try to capitalize with a possible Zair into Z-drop into Dare. Now once again, he's getting multiple grabs, trying to go for these up airs. Vinnie's going to air dodge out of that 50-50 situation. Once again, trying to get that down tilt into some follow-up, possibly a grab, possibly an up smash.
Nerves are beginning to set in for the two of them. You can see them starting to whiff things that they were confirming a lot easier, a lot earlier on now. They're trying to play a bit more patiently, and it's really showing in the cracks in their play.
Once again, the banana peel just coming from the skies above, interrupting whatever Vinnie wanted to do. Angel's been on point with that today. Vinnie again trying to get the follow-up, but then Angel misses his up smash as well.
Time and time again, Angel just has not been able to connect this hit.
Smart option coming from Vinnie, just jumping over the banana peel, landing down with that neutral air, but it's not enough for Angel to just immediately take away his first stock. One more stock for Angel to take in order to take home XenoSaga 7. That was almost slick movement coming from Angel. As you saw, he was trying to walk away from once he landed, but Vinnie saw it otherwise. He was going to land right there and goes for the grab.
Angel just whiffing all of these up smashes. I don't know what he's trying to go for. He's not going to net a lot of damage or stage control out of it, but he's going to get something started here with those rapid jabs.
Oh, he tries to challenge a bouncing fish on the edge of the stage, but it's just too much of an active hitbox for him to deal with. And that's going to be his first stock. They're approaching our last stock here in this grand final set. Vinnie on the verge of resetting their bracket, or Angel on the verge of taking home the tournament set. Stakes are starting to become a little bit high as Angel's starting to run a little bit of a marathon here with these double down tilts into up air. Angel going for, Vinnie going for an unorthodox down air.
And Angel's sort of popping off right now. He's getting a lot more aggressive than we were seeing at the beginning of this match. He might be feeling like his nerves have cooled down a little, or this is the time for him to turn up. He needs to put out these aggressive options in order to beat out Vinnie, and he's got the ledge control.
Angel tossing him off stage. He's at 135%. Angel sitting at a very comfortable 31. This could be really big for him. Manages to get the read on the roll. Hits him with an up smash. Sends him off to the top. And Angel Cortes is your XenoSaga 7 champion, taking out Vinnie in grand finals.
A very impressive clutch moment in that last stock. Angel changed up it completely how he was playing throughout all of that set. And it was exactly what he needed to mix up on Vinnie, gave him all the stage control he needed, and just ran away with the momentum.
And good stuff to Angel. You know, I know he's been looking for a Xeno win for a very long time. And what does Xeno to do it at with one that Vinnie is in attendance in?
And at that, Vinnie, the winner of the previous XenoSaga, not just any other Xeno, but one of these larger monthly events. And Angel has that under his belt now.
Yeah, good stuff to him, man. Like, he just recently got kicked off the PGR because he didn't really have two stellar tournament placings after the first one was released. But that's going to be a really good win for him. He probably wants to travel a little bit more. And I think we're going to move on to some interviews. So if you guys are liking the stream so far, you can follow us at House 2000. Hangman, it's been an honor, dude. If you guys like this man's commentary, you can follow him at XII Hangman.
It is a 12, you're right. And if you're digging Austin, as always, follow him on Twitter right over here, Austin La Vista.
And also follow us at House, man. Follow us on the twitch.tv/House2000. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook or Twitch or any of our emotes. You can follow, get all of those. All of them, dude. Anyways, it's been a pleasure. We're going to get Angel Cortes on the mic here shortly.
It's been a pleasure commentating with you as always, Austin.
Stay tuned.